permits, and now we're out there getting the message out about the opportunity for the CK Gold project and US Gold in general. Yeah, I think the metal price increases have helped, but having that uncertainty about the permits taken away and revealing the economics of the project have really helped us.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by US Gold CEO George Bee. George, very good to speak with you. You're often updates on your CK Gold project in Wyoming this week, and it seems to be progressing nicely.
No, absolutely. We received the final leg of our mine operating permit last November. We now know exactly what we've got to do. We're concluding a little bit of optimization work, deciding which kind of flotation technology we're going to use. We've got some interesting opportunities on the filtration side. So those trade-off studies are finishing up now, and we'll be launching off into feasibility study. And part of that feasibility study really looks at the constructability and addressing the question of the idiosyncrasies of our project in Southeast Wyoming, in the sort of center of the hub for mining.
And of course, that feasibility study builds on the PFS that came out last year. Tell us about that and what it tells you about the project. And obviously, that was based on a gold price a lot lower than it is now.
Yeah, look, we pegged our prices at $2,100 gold and $4.10 copper. Obviously, with gold north of 3,000 and copper's doing pretty well. And if you think about what's happening in the economy and around the world, gold is of great interest. And any incentives to produce and so on generally comes with infrastructure development, which boosts copper consumption. So we're sitting in a very good place now. And as you look at our project, with those kind of prices, we put a sensitivity table in our numbers, and the numbers look stellar. I will say that with tariffs and so on, there will be increase in initial capital. We fully expect that. But when we look at the project on the downside, it's very robust. So we're sitting in a very good position.
George, you also had your annual shareholder meeting this past week, and they must be pretty pleased. Your shares have done incredibly well over the past year. Your market cap has also jumped significantly. So good news for the shareholders, I suppose, and benefiting from the gold price, but also that strong PFS.
Well, look, we flew a little under the radar. We didn't shout from the rooftops and make promises that we couldn't deliver upon up until getting the permits. And now we're out there getting the message out about the opportunity for the CK Gold project and US Gold in general. Yeah, I think the metal price increases have helped, but having that uncertainty about the permits taken away and revealing the economics of the project have really helped us. So we're very gratified by the market reception. I think that we've got a long way to go in realizing the full value of the project.
George, I hope you'll keep us posted on any further developments. Thank you very much for the update today.
Thank you very much. Always good to see you.
And you, George Bee, the CEO of US Gold Corp.